This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Saturday, September 18th, 2021. The title of this rant is, Will Conservative Democrats Cave to Taxing the Rich? So we have this $3.5 trillion reconciliation bill running around out there. It should be more, it'll probably be a little bit less. But basically, the items that are in there are vital to the average working person and poor in the United States. And if we look at 3.5 trillion, which is really over a 10-year period, our economy is approximately $20 trillion per year. That would be over 10 years, $200 trillion. $3.5 trillion is nothing, basically 1% of GDP. And again, these policies in there are vital for us to get back on track. But we obviously have the super wealthy and big corporations all over the place, spending tremendous amount of money, lobbying all over the place to keep their ill-gotten price gouging gains in place. So just three quick examples. The super rich, basically they have something called stepped up. I believe it's often referred to as the inherited wealth tax. And let's just say some super wealthy person 30 years ago buys $500,000 in stock. That stock is now worth $5.5 million. It's increased tenfold, 100% since then. And let's just say they need to sell it now. They sell it now. They pay capital gains on the $5 million that they profited from. That's $1 million to the U.S. Treasury. But no, if they decide that they're just going to pass it along to their heirs gets every single penny of that as no income at all. That's just in their account. They don't have to pay anything on that. They don't have to pay anything until that money starts making more money. We need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of this now. Let me just give another example. Big Pharma, Big Oil, use Big Pharma. Big Pharma is paying billions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars out there right now to try and make sure that the United States cannot basically negotiate pricing on Medicare, on prescription drug pricing in Medicare. We pay whatever, the market will bear, whatever Big Pharma decides to give to us. Yeah, we can negotiate pricing on Veterans Administration, but not on Medicare. Why can't we do that? Because there are laws written in there that never should have been there in the first place that they want to keep in there, and they're willing to spend big money because it's earning them even more big money. And let's take one last example. The super rich hedge funds managers have something called the carried interest thing, where they make millions, $30 million, $50 million, $100 million per year. They want it taxed as capital gains and not as ordinary income. Again, these are ill-gotten price gouging gains that they have had written into the law for them, and they want to keep it that way, whereas things that are in the reconciliation bill that will help the average American citizen, they don't give a shit. No, I want my money. I want to keep my money. And of course, all industries are doing this. And there are just a few, and I mean just a few, conservative Democrats out there that don't want this to go through. Now, will it all be put together in the reconciliation bill and all passed because there are other things in there that those conservative Democrats like? I hope so. But then again, remember the amount of influence that these industries can have when they're putting money in the pockets of these conservative Democrats and all the Republicans for their reelection campaign. Will that stop the reconciliation bill? I hope not.